That perfect white ring you see in the middle of donut isn't an accident. Here is the bakery secret of getting that white line every time. If you're seeing my video for the very first time, I am your malicious and you are highly welcome. Today we'll be making this delicious pillow soft donut that has white rings. To find out how we made this, keep watching. Let's get started. Now to a 1 cup measuring cup, I added 1/3 cup of milk, then went in there with water to make sure it gets to 1 cup. The water I used was warm water. In the transparent plate, I have 100 grams of sugar. I collected 2 tablespoons from the 100 grams of sugar and mix it with my 1 tablespoon of yeast. Then added some milk to it, whisked it, covered it, and we'll be right back. No more stress when making your juice. Juice with swag and steez with our juice extractor. It presses out every single drop of vitamins, flavor and natural goodness. No need to add water. No lost nutrients, just 100% pure health and premium taste for you and your family. With our juice extractor, you juice like a chef and drink like a king. Welcome back. In a bowl, add 4 cups of flour. In there we have milk, salt, sugar and nutmeg. Go ahead and whisk it till it is well combined. If done right, after 15 minutes, your yeast should look like this. It is activated at this point. So you go ahead and pour in the yeast mixture into the flour and you mix. After mixing, you go in there with your milk, the remaining milk from earlier that we kept earlier, use it. Then in there I have 2 eggs. Then I added in mixed flavor. In there we had to make that 1 tablespoon we had banana, butterscotch and vanilla. So you go ahead and you add that in just like you see me do, so you know what the content of that. Then in there I added 50 grams of butter. Then I continued kneading. Feel free to knead with your clean hands or with your mixer. Me, I'm using my hand mixer for. It's going to look sticky at first. Don't stop kneading, just keep kneading. Everything will come back together. So you can see it will combine well. So at this particular point, you have to ensure that for you to get that white line, you need your dough to pass the window band test. So this is it. We are good to go. So transfer your dough to your work surface. If your dough is too sticky, dust with a little bit of flour. Cover the top of your measuring scale with a clean film, then go ahead and tie it if necessary, just in case it has any reading. Then sprinkle it with some flour, just as you just as I did earlier. Then go ahead and cut your dough into whatever size you want. So I just want to make the dough to be equal, and I want to weigh it for it to be 70 grams. So I'm working with 70 grams. So I got this right at this particular point. This particular step is optional. To your already weighed dough, you knead it a bit and you form it into a dough ball, just like you see me do. I'm trying to form a dough ball there. Here's a tip for you. Do not overproof your donut. You can see while I was busy weighing the donuts were busy rising. So do not overproof it. Just go ahead and work on it. Then transfer and drop it in your parchment paper or in your takeaway plate. So this is what it looks like after I was done. So after 40 minutes, you have to do this bounce test. You put your hands in it and it bounces back. You know you are good to go and it's ready to fry. Another tip to note is that you fry on low heat. When putting the dough into the oil, make sure you do it gently, and your oil shouldn't be too hot that it will be sizzling and making noise, or otherwise you will end up with a donut that is brown on the outside but is not even cooked on the inside at all. So just do this, and when flipping, you flip only once. That is how you get that white line. That's just the simple secret. Flip only once. As long as you kneaded it well, just flip it only once, then you gently check the bottom if it is golden brown. But for me, each of the sides, what I usually do is I fry each of the side on low heat for 90 seconds, then I flip. Then that is what I did for the other ones. And another tip, do not overcrowd your pan. I will show you a clip on what overcrowding did to my donut, so you don't end up overcrowding your pan. Then once it's 90 seconds and it's brown, you bring it out. You check and the bottom is brown, just bring it out from it. Now let me show you what overcrowding did to my donut. Now look at it. Remember, we are frying on low heat. Just keep, if the heat is too much, always reduce it. Now see, after it has stir rising inside the oil, now look at what is happening. You can see what overcrowding does. I was struggling to flip over. Flipping over was like a tug of war at this particular point. So you don't have to do that. So if you just want to fry, please fry with just the required amount. Give enough space for your donuts to rise. Okay. And another thing overcrowding does is it will make you not to it will make your donut not to have that white line. Me, I was even fortunate that I had the white line after doing this. It could also affect it. Then it could, because there's no place for it to move. You can't, the donuts are not moving. They might end up burning. So under. If you check this one, it almost got burnt. So you shouldn't overcrowd your pan. These are the reasons you shouldn't overcrowd your pan. Now check out our pillow soft delicious donut. You can see them. They were so delicious, and as always, you're malicious. You need to try out this recipe. You would definitely love it. And you can see it has the signature white line on it. So you can see the signature white ring or white line, whichever one you call it. It has it, and inside of it was very, very soft, just like bread. You can see, this is it. This is our pillow soft donut. So delicious and so yummy-licious. Then you can also eat it this way, or you take it a step further. In there, I have 3 tablespoons of milk powder and 1 tablespoon of sugar. Then go ahead and dust your donut inside that and enjoy. So that was just what I did there. So you can see how beautiful that is. So in this rainy season now, this is what we just have to do. I just had to eat it up with some hot tea. And bye bye, and see you in my next video. Do well to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much.